Hello my friends, welcome to the metal shop. Update on the garage. I think we're up to part 5 maybe. Still awaiting that window. I don't even think it's been delivered yet. We'll go inside and see. I guess you can see they have installed the garage doors. It's a beautiful day out here. Well, beautiful. I mean, it's overcast but it's above freezing. It's like a sorry, God bless me. It's a little over 40 degrees, so everything is melting here. Maybe I can pick up some of this trash that's laying around that's been preventing me from cleaning snow in this area. Anyway, yeah, so let's go inside and check out the garage doors. This door wasn't working the other day. Yeah, still not. So, first thing I see, no, the window has not been delivered yet. This door doesn't close, you know. Alright, so what I wanted to do was there's no power out here yet. I'm going to be responsible for running the electric out here and wiring this place up, something within my skill set. But I was going to run an extension cord out here and, you know, open up one of these garage doors. You can see we've got the wall mounted openers and the torsion springs. All of this is for ceiling height so that we can have a lift in here and, you know, lift up, you know, store one car on top of the other or work on a car, and, you know, anyway. So I come in and I find the openers, you know, the buttons here, mounted here next to the door and over here next to the door. And I mean, that's an industrial application. This is a residential. And, you know, how about here next to the door where they should have been mounted? So I talked to the garage door installer and I said, what about, you know, the openers? And he's like, well, nobody told me where to put them. You know, and I'm like, well, nobody asked. Nobody even bothered to ask me. You know, I didn't even know the garage doors were being installed. I came home on a Friday. I went to work in the morning, came home, and lo and behold, here they are. So that was kind of irritating. But the real irritation is, so I did run an extension cord out here, and the doors don't work. They don't go up and down. And again, I talked to the installer about that, and he said, well, they haven't been programmed yet. And I'm like, okay, why haven't they been programmed? You know, they don't know where the bottom and where the top is. You have to program the cycle, the up and down cycle on them. I'm like, well, why haven't they been programmed yet? And he said, well, I don't know. There's no power out there. I don't know when they're going to get power. I'm like, okay. So I open the door manually, and the stop, you know, goes up so far and it stops on its own. And you want to know what stopped it? That right there. That is a cable tension sensor, a pulley sensor, okay? That's an electronic sensor. It reads how much tension is on the cable. I assume it needs it for this type of opener, but where it's mounted, that is the door stop. And when I put it up, I damaged it. You can see it's bent. So I told the installer, I said, that sensor, it can't be mounted in the right place. I said, I put the door up just with manpower. I mean, I didn't throw it up. I didn't force it. I just, you know, I brought it up to chest height, pushed it the rest of the way up. It went up on its own and bang, bends that thing. And he said, well, you know, I didn't want to have to rebuild your whole header. And clearly he said, you can put them pretty much anywhere, but he didn't want to put in extra wood here to mount that sensor. He obviously, there's some wood had to be installed here for the torsion springs. So anyway, yeah, I'm not real happy. And, you know, maybe I'm being a picky SOB, and please tell me in the comments if you think I am, but, you know, I get doors that don't work, buttons, the buttons are installed in the wrong spot, and this electronic sensor, you know, sensitive piece of equipment is my door stop. Perfect. Anyway, the guy's coming out to fix these problems. He's kind of giving me an attitude. He's like, oh, well, maybe we'll put remote openers over here. I'm like, all we need to do is unbolt these from the wall, take these screws out, and run wire from here to there. I mean, we're talking about $1 worth of wire. If you count the one from way over here, we're counting, you know, a couple, $3 worth of wire. And the other thing, we didn't install the lights. They have, since the openers are mounted on they're flush mounted there on the wall, the lights, these remote lights, and you know, didn't even bother to install them, just threw them here in the boxes, and one of them fell here on the ground. You know, hopefully it isn't damaged, but you know, they should be mounted somewhere up in here, the same spot where a light would go. Or, you know, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to put in some blocking up there, and you know, we'll mount the light. So there's my update. Sorry if it sounds like I'm ranting and complaining. It's because I am, because I was promised that the last window would be delivered on Tuesday, didn't come. On Wednesday, which was yesterday, didn't come. Today, didn't come. And you know, I got garage doors that don't work. I got entry door that doesn't work. You know, I'm still a bone of contention here as to who is going to finish the tie par. Is it going to be the contractor, you know, the framers who were supposed to do it? Are they going to finish it? Or is the siding guy going to do it? I'm going to tell you what, it will get done. I will make sure of it. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. You know, like I said, this all goes hand in hand with stay on top of your contractors. You know, you got to be on top of these guys, and you got to watch this stuff like a hawk. So anyway, part 5, there'll be more installments when we have some movement. Again, nothing's happened for 2 weeks, so other than the garage doors, very partially installed. So yeah. Hello, my friends. Welcome to part 5, that's a guess, of the new garage project. You can see from, I showed a previous video where I was doing a lot of complaining and whining about the garage doors and some things, and honestly that's not going to change from that video to this video, because I'm going to do some bitching and moaning today too. So they came in this past weekend and they finally installed the last window there, that nice arch window, and up above it you can see the hole there in the tie par. That's where they had to cut it out to put in that huge carrying beam upstairs, and so they cut out, you know, a piece of the OSB, the sheathing, and you can see it tacked right there next to the window. Now you would think when they were right there with their ladders putting the window in that they would have put that piece back in, but no, they didn't. Why would you do that? Why would it make sense? Same reason when the builder told the framing crew when he was right up here putting the roofing on to finish the tie par up there, that didn't get done either. So, but you can see I actually put a block in that hole up there so that when the siding guys come, they can just slap that little piece of OSB in. So I cut out a nice block and wriggled my way up in there and put that in place. So sorry, I mean, I'm just going to be complaining a bunch today because I got a bunch of stuff to gripe about. But the garage doors, the guy did come yesterday, and I believe that we've got them working. Yeah, there we go. Actually nice and quiet. So minor gripe there, that that garage door is number 2, and on whose earth, I don't know why the first door that you come to when you enter is not number 1 and that one number 2. It says the entry door is on this side. I have no clue, but anyway, minor. That's minor. So we'll head in. Actually got the wife's car parked in here, so she can park her daily back in the garage. Now I don't know if this will go down or not. It was kind of being a little finicky. We'll see. Here, I'll try and use the buttons over here. No, yeah, that's the right one. We'll see if it goes all the way down. That sensor that got bent, that cable tension pulley sensor, cable pulley tension sensor. Nope, no luck, nope. Come on, go down, just go all the way down. Yeah, won't go down. So yeah, so anyway, I asked the garage door guy to move the panel from there, which is like an industrial setup. I asked him to move them over here, and he did. He, you know, actually, instead of just extending those wires and running them over here, he put in, you know, wireless remotes at his, you know, his cost, at no cost to me. He put in these, which to me was, you know, seemed kind of counterintuitive, but, you know, whatever. I'll take it. These are correct. This is 1, this is 2, as they should be. Let's see. It has to be reset. I mean, yeah, it's maddening that the thing won't work. So yeah, I'd call him back for that. The lights, I actually installed those myself. I cut the blocks, put those in. I didn't have a ladder big enough to reach, so I actually borrowed the garage door installer's ladder, and he let me, and I just put those in myself. He wasn't going to do it. Okay. But that's kind of neat. They're wireless. They need power, obviously. It's just a standard 110 plug, and but they'll wirelessly turn on and off, since, you know, they're not connected to a traditional garage door. So let's see, what else? Oh, right. They had to fix the door. I don't know if you remember, if I showed you that before, the door wouldn't close. So the general contractor, the guy I hired, told the framers, you know, fix the door, which they did. And they didn't put in the handle. I did this myself just to get it done, you know, whatever. I picked up nails. You know, I ran a magnet around my property and picked up this huge bucket of nails that were in my driveway and everywhere else. This kind of annoys me. They did save me this tree, which I asked, but this is so low here. I mean, this has got to be filled in. You know, the stone has to be raked out, and there has to be some good, you know, regular dirt put in there to fill that up, and then the stone put on top of it. So let's stand by. We're going to go upstairs for a minute. I wanted to mention on our way by here, as we're headed upstairs, so I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, and they did a terrible job cleaning up this place. I spent hours with a shop vac on vacuum as a blower, sweeping, picking up nails, trash. I cleaned this place top to bottom. I really didn't mind doing it, you know, but I cleaned it up. When they put in the window upstairs, they had to cut out, you know, some more of the OSB, and I swept everything up, and this is their trash bag they had here. They carelessly hucked this piece, this semi-round piece, down the stairs, and it punched a hole in the bag and spilled out half of the sawdust and debris that I had cleaned up all over the floor. You know, I'm like, seriously. So I tape up the bag and re-sweep and pick this stuff up. I mean, but this is the attention to detail that I've been getting in this project. So anyway, up the stairs we go. Let me show you what I found today to greet me. And I almost didn't notice it. My father-in-law asked for some pictures of the upstairs, and I almost didn't notice. You look right here. What's this? It's wet. Look right here. What's that? It's wet. Here, where the carrying beam is, it's wet. Here, it's soaked. Here, soaked. Here, soaked. By my count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 water leaks in this roof. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to call my builder later on, and I mean, this is just, I can't even speak. I'm so angry right now that I cannot even speak. You know, when I found all this water up here, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's leaking through the ridge. This leak baffles my mind, because this is just an open roof here. I mean, this is just a straight roof. I don't see how it could possibly be leaking this amount of water. I just don't get it. So he's not going to be happy. Hopefully the crew, the framing crew that my general contractor hired, doesn't watch this video, because he told me the other day these guys are on thin ice. He said he's not fired yet, but he's darn close to it, and I can see why. I mean, wow. So yeah, I'll close this out, and I don't know what I'm gonna title this. You know, probably gripe session, bitch session, whatever you want to call it. Sorry if if you didn't care for this video, because it's just me doing a lot of complaining. I was really, I came out here today. It's a beautiful 50-degree day. It's sunny. The snow's melting. I had high hopes. I was going to show the garage doors going up and down. I intended this to be a very positive video until I came up here and saw this. So, as always, my friends, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Help me meet YouTube's new ridiculous thresholds for small creators. And give me a thumbs up. Give me a share if you're so inclined. All right, my friends, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.